welcome to a timeless tarot reading. I'm going to start by clearing the energy with my bell. I call upon my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my galactic family to channel through me the messages that this collective needs to hear at the time that it reaches them. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Let's dive in and see what the cards have in store for us today. See what's unfolding for you all. Okay, so that's a lot. This is a big stack, so let me see how many cards. It's not too many. This is the first card, Queen of Pentacles. Very beautiful energy. I'm really drawn to the stars. So there's this star quality, star energy. It could be you in the spotlight. If some of you are in the spotlight or, doing anything that has you on a stage or a content creation of some kind. It could also be your star energy. It could be star seed energy or just the star energy we carry, being magical beings of love, of light, of stardust material. But there's this energy of shining. Like I see her shining and glowing. And as well as that, I'm drawn to these patterns in their robe. For me, I'm getting like moon energy, maybe a connection to the moon. We had a new moon recently, so maybe you did some rituals or meditations. But it could also be symbology being really important to you, whether that comes in synchronicities or a fascination with different symbols or languages, maybe even dead art or language as well. And there's all of this greenery, this prosperity growing around her. You see these fruits? It's like whatever you've been working hard on is going to be starting to fruit soon. It's not, I wouldn't say the fruit is exactly ripe yet. They're kind of like lemons, greens, but to me, I feel like they need just a little bit more ripening time. So I would say trust that the things that you're working on are growing. They are growing to fruition. There is this fruiting happening, but it might need just a little bit more time to fully materialize. And we don't want to pick things while they're too early. We don't want to pick them before they're fully ripe. That's something that's coming through as well. There's also this support, this sensuality. She's like supporting her chin. Here, I'll move this up closer so you can see better. It's like she's supporting herself, supporting her chin. So maybe you're in an era of really supporting yourself and your needs. Taking rest when you need it, nurturing your soul, nurturing your mind, nurturing your body, giving yourself the food that you really need to nourish your body, the self-care that you need to relax. And there's this era of sensuality as, I see like it's off the shoulder, and there's just this sensual part of you that might be expressing itself a little bit more or feeling safe to exist in your sensuality. And there's definitely, maybe you're also someone people are looking up to for support or advice. And it's like you're very rooted and grounded. Or if you're not currently, it could be a call to root and ground. But this grounded nature you're potentially carrying right now. it like nurtures everyone in your circle. It allows blossoms and growth for people who are in your inner circle that you trust, that you care for. And there's also this management coming through, like your excellent management of your needs, of your finances, of your career is giving way to financial abundance. And I'm also feeling a deep empathy with nature, with children, with animals. And this generosity, it's like I see them when the fruit's ripe, picking some of the fruit and giving them to people and not just coveting it all for yourself. And this emotional and stability and security, it's not just like a financial security coming through with all the greenery, but also like an emotional stability that you're achieving. And that could be something people are looking up to, and could be this shiny aspect to you as well. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is really interesting. It's interesting that we're going through this Pentacle energy. I'm just going to bring this closer to me for a second. So I'm drawn to the bull. I'm drawn to these horns. I'm drawn to the moon between the horns. It's kind of like you're very supported at this time. You could have a lot of familiar support, like family, friends, animals, pets, or even like feeling strong presence of maybe a passed over loved one or a spirit guide or an angel presence. I feel like they're helping take the weight of something off you, letting you relax and trust on them. It's like she's riding them, but she's not controlling them. She's trusting the bull to lead her where she needs to go. So I feel there's this trust in spirit, this trust in your guides for leading you, and this support, like leaning on them for support and really letting them just guide you towards the light. It's like they're not going to take you somewhere that isn't full of love and light. I'm just really drawn to the fullness of this moon and the light inside of it. It's like that's what they're bringing you to. And as they're bringing you towards this, it's like you at the same time are generating your own light. Like you're lighting your way while you're also being guided. So maybe you're also forging your own path as you're being guided down this new path. Maybe this new opportunity, a new career, a new even daily routine. It could be something as simple as that for you. But you're like lighting your own way. And the way that she has a crescent on top of her head, I'm reading it as your cup is ready to be filled with prosperity, with the love, with the light that not only you're emanating, but that you're being led to, because you're emanating this love, this light, this stability, this freedom. You're going to be led to success, to freedom, to light, to peace, to joy, to love, to fulfillment. And it's like, I feel that crescent moon's going to be filled all the way up with love, with light. It's a very beautiful and interesting energy. We're having a lot of Pentacle energy this week, it seems like. And Pentacles are a really beautiful, just a beautiful energy overall. I tend to get a lot of abundance and stability with the Pentacles energy compared to Cups, which tends to be a bit more emotional. So that's always good. But I'm also feeling loyalty and commitment. It's like she's committed to this goal. She's committed to this path. She's committed to trusting source, trusting what is in store for her. And there's this careful consideration of goals, and this slow and steady wins the race energy. It's like she's not racing to get to the end goal or the destination. She's trotting along. She's letting the pace really adjust to circumstances. So maybe some days you have more energy to sprint. Maybe other days you have less energy and you take it slower. And the speed is not really what matters. It's the steady continuation of working towards your goals, working towards your passions, working towards what you're being called to put your energy into, what you're being called to shine out into the world. It's like you're building a future for yourself, a bright future, a stable future. You're putting effort into the things that will build you this Queen of Pentacles, success, stability, energy. And it's like all the steps you're taking matter. Every little thing you do to take care of yourself, and every step towards your goals or your passions, is helping to bring you closer to this full shining light, these fruits, this fruition. And I'm also seeing like this long-term investment of your energy, of your time, paying off. So maybe you're going towards something that's a really long overarching goal. Maybe if you're going to build very sustainable long-term financial success, it's not going to happen necessarily overnight. It's not like in 24 hours you're going to be very rich, and whatever rich means to you, rich in love, rich in wealth financially, or with love, or with peace, or with joy, or stability, whatever that really is for you. It's this cultivation day in and day out, and really thinking about taking care of yourself in ways that are sustainable, in ways that is manageable and something you can continue for a long time, or maybe investing in things that will take a long time to grow, but once it grows, it will secure this stability. You know, it could come through in many ways. It could be going to therapy and using resources to help you find this emotional stability, or starting businesses and investing money wisely, or you're just saving money to build a nice nest egg for the future. Or maybe it's a publication and you're just working on the chapters and finding your audience for that. Or maybe it's a routine in your physical body to grow strength, or finding the right location that brings you peace. So I'm feeling this wisdom coming through. So you're definitely wise, and your choices are definitely wise and matter. It's like every step you're taking gets you closer to this Queen of Pentacles energy. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's like a lot of Pentacle energy coming out, which is totally beautiful. It's, to me, this Pentacle energy is screaming stability, screaming success through little actions of consistency that you're taking. So I'm drawn to her tool. It's like I see someone like at an anvil, like hammering. It's like she's hammering at an anvil. She reminds me of the new Mandalorian show that came out, and that matriarchal leader who forms the Beskar steel for the Mandalorian. I'm feeling this leadership energy, this crown, this mask, and there's something that's going on where it's like maybe you're a leader, but you're not necessarily front and center yet. Maybe you're leading behind the scenes, It's like the mask is not just a show of leadership, but maybe it's like you're behind this mask, you're like behind the scenes really orchestrating a lot of things right now in your life or in your career or something. But there's definitely this forging energy, this forging, like you're forging your path, you're forging, the success or the thing that you're trying to make into being. It could be a new life, it could be a new book, it could be just some sort of project that you're really forging. It could be a physical project or it could be more of a spiritual project with yourself. It's hard work. It's dedication. That's like 2 words that are coming through very strongly. You deserve the success. You deserve the positive outcomes. You deserve this Queen of Pentacles energy because you are working hard. It's like you're achieving high levels in your work, in your education, in your personal goals, in your projects, in your spiritual development. You're doing the upgrades, you're doing the meditations, you're doing the things necessary for your passions, your career, your body. It's like nothing's getting left in the dust. It's like maybe you're even forging your own steel armor. This like light armor that just reflects light back into the world and protects you from any lower vibrational frequencies. It's like you're mastering a skill or you're mastering a situation. And that's because you've devoted your time and your energy wholeheartedly to this thing, this goal you're trying to achieve, this thing you're trying to bring into being, this refining of self. There's definitely a successful completion of something. Successful on some sort of certification or exam. Maybe you're going to be reaching the end of an apprenticeship soon. It's like the end of one thing and the beautiful beginning of this next chapter. Like you've been honing your skills so you're ready for this next new thing on the path. You have good qualifications and you dedicate yourself to what you believe in and what you're good at and what you know on a very deep level. You may know it intellectually, but also spiritually. And this dedication is going to be rewarded. The way that I am feeling these cards and the energy of these cards, I mean, of course, this is a collective reading, so you might be at different stages, each of you. But the way that it's coming through for me right now is you're finishing up this project or this apprenticeship or this knowledge. And you may have been leading things maybe behind the mask, but as you're trusting and being guided, you're going to be guided to a more in the spotlight type of role. It's like you're elevating maybe a position in work or your career. And you might be going from behind the scenes, working behind the scenes, to like front and center and maybe calling the shots very visibly and showing a lot of strength. So it's like this steps of forging, these steps of completion and finishing something you're working on. And as you continue working on it, it's like you finish one set. Maybe you finish one set of armor. This is all metaphorical. So maybe you're finishing one chapter, one book, and then you're just being guided in the direction where spirit is taking you next. A place of financial stability, of emotional stability, of health, of wealth, of peace. And it's kind of like you're going to be leading by example. And it's not like you got this fruit just by magic. This fruit came from cultivation, taking the time to water it and care for it and really bring it into being. And all that hard work, everything you're working towards is paying off. And as you're working hard, you're also trusting. You're trusting in your guides and your spirit to pull you in the next right direction. And then the last of the ones that came out is the Three of Wands energy. And it's such a fun energy collective that's going through this whole collective at this time, because with this Three of Wands, it's like your plans are starting to take shape. Like One of Wands is like the idea, 2 is like the planning stage, but 3 is the shape. The plans are fully taking shape. It's like you have the energy to realize your goals. You have the motivation to accomplish your goals. It's like this action energy, this spark, where you might have this new invigoration or see this new goal, new horizon, new chapter waiting for you. And maybe you don't see it. Maybe you feel it. Maybe you feel there's something just beyond. You trust and you have faith something's going to be presented for you. And you have this new energy to embark on this new idea, this new venture. It could be a challenge. Maybe you're learning something brand new. Maybe you're going down a brand new path you haven't before. A new career, a new type of art, a new daily routine that you're going to start trying to incorporate. And maybe you're not used to it, but it's like the more that you embark on it, the better you're going to get, because you know that when you put your energy and your effort to something, you can master it. It's like the next chapter. It's like mastering one thing and moving on to master the next thing is coming up. And you might be going into unknown territory. And maybe you've planned for this uncharted territory, or maybe you didn't plan for it. And you're kind of just thrust head first into it. You're just like guided right into this new energy. I can't say exactly what it is because it's going to be different for each of you. A new location, a new job, a new routine, a new place, a new person. You never know. But there's so much optimism, even though this is shrouded in this like red energy. I'm getting a lot of optimism. Again, like I'm seeing the half circle above the head, this glowing energy, this full sunset energy. It's definitely like whatever new chapter you're going towards will be fulfilling. And there's optimism and there's progress. There's progress at work. There's progress with whatever projects you're putting your energy into, with relationships. Whatever you're nurturing and you've been forging is going to start taking shape. Maybe it's even travel plans for some of you. Maybe all of a sudden a departure date is fast approaching. Maybe it's a work trip with new opportunities. But it's definitely a season of go this week that's coming through. Don't stop working towards whatever you're being guided to put your energy towards, because it's going to be taking shape. It's going to be paying off for yourself, especially if you're feeding yourself or nurturing your body in ways like it's going to have very beautiful long-term effects. And there's this just trust in spirit, and they're guiding you. And tap into that energy if you feel unsure about a specific direction of something you're being presented with. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your guides. And they're here to support you. They love you. They want to support you. They want to be here for you. I'm going to see if a crystal card wants to come forth. I'm feeling this one. Four of Wands energy. That's crazy. Wow. I mean, Spirit, again, blowing me away with the message. Everything's gonna fall into place, and everything is going right along plan. Maybe your plan or Spirit's plan. But this Four of Wands energy is the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. There could be a little reminder as you're toiling away, as you're working towards this goal or this manifestation or this project, to find joy in the little things and the little accomplishments along the way. Celebrate all the small milestones and whatever you're building to create. But this Four of Wands is full-on freedom. It's happiness, it's celebration, it's joy, it's togetherness, it's harmony and laughter. Like, there's so much bliss and joy. It's a time for relaxation and enjoying, and like this pressure being released. This is like the end goal. The working, the trusting, I would say the plans taking shape, the Queen of Pentacles, stability, the long-term stability, the new position you might be entering in a metaphysical level or a very physical level with your work. And then the payoff. The payoff beyond the status is this joy, this freedom. It's like you're able to find peace and appreciate everything, every little milestone, every simple little pleasure along the way. It's like, this isn't just the end goal. This is the energy you can be tapping into throughout the whole path that you're going on to get to these energies. You're channeling this energy the whole time while you're working on things, this joy, this peace, this end goal energy, and you're feeling it as you're going through. As you finish one thing, you're like, yes, mini celebration. As you complete one goal or take care of yourself, it's like little celebrations. And as you're channeling this energy, as you're going down this path, it's helping to manifest it. This long-term freedom, this long-term happiness, this long time of like joy, the sustained joy. And this celebration, like there's celebration of the success that you're going to achieve. There could be a party, like a celebration coming up for you. Maybe celebrating a new position, maybe celebrating a book launch, maybe celebrating some content creation, maybe celebrating just a new path for yourself in your daily life. There could also be honeymoons or weddings or, a birthday party coming up for you. And there could be a vacation as well. Vacation energy is coming through as well. It's like you're cultivating the financial and physical and emotional stability to have the long-term success spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, to have this sustained joy, peace, bliss. And you might be not just celebrating things with parties or with togetherness with people, but there could be this celebration also taking place with a vacation, with travel, with some exploration that's going to be able to come forth for you from all the trust and the hard work and this new elevation of status and these plans that you're basically marking in the sand, these plans of what's going to be happening for you next. It's awesome energy. It's a go, go, go energy, but it's also slow and steady, It's like you're going to go at different paces according to the day. Treat yourself how it needs to be treated each day, because some days you might need more rest and others you might have more energy to really go for the things you're chasing. The spirits are just saying yes, yes, yes. So if there's a question in your mind they're flooding me with yes. So take that as it resonates with you. Of course, take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a collective reading. So maybe some things work and some things don't for you. And that's okay. There's a lot of us on our own path. You may see your own symbols, your own messages in these cards too. Tap into your own intuition when looking at them. Okay, let's see what animal wants to come through today. Oh, we have Koala. I love koalas. They're so freaking soft. So, empathy. Speak less, listen more. I'm not really being called to this message. So maybe for some of you this applies. You're taking a step back and you're kind of just listening to things before speaking your mind about things or being more careful with your words. But I'm getting a totally different energy because this empathy is going along with this Queen of Pentacles empathy, this nurturing type of feel, this empathy for animals and people. I just think you might be a really empathetic person, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes we need to take a step back inwards at some points when you're feeling a little overwhelmed. And there's some cool things about koalas that are coming through. So koalas spend most of their time sleeping to digest the eucalyptus leaves, because the eucalyptus leaves and the leaves that they eat actually are toxic, and they have the special digestive enzymes they get from eating poop of their parents when they're young to have the enzymes to digest these toxins. And it takes a lot of energy to do that, so they sleep all day. It kind of preserves their energy. So there could be a message coming through that some of you might have this ability as an empath and as a spiritual being to transmute toxic energy into love and into light. That does not mean that you should subject yourself to be an environment of toxicity. It's just saying that potentially in your past you've experienced it. Instead of it hardening you and turning you into something that is very not of loving, of light, you took those experiences and you've transmuted them into love, into light, into energy, into healing. Could also be a call to take rest when you need it, because they rest a lot all day to go through this process of transmutation as they're transmuting the toxin into energy for their bodies. So maybe you're going through light code upgrades, and there could be a little bit of a call to rest when you need it as you're spiritually upgrading. And there's also something coming through of they're often found really high in the treetops, and they sleep all the way up there because it's nice and cozy and safe. But it's coming through as like this elevation of status, kind of like with this Queen of Pentacles. You see how she's up by the leaves, she's like in a throne and she's by these leaves, and the koalas are up in the tree surrounded by these leaves. So there could be also just the koalas encouraging you to really sit in this elevated position, or position you might be crawling up to. It's like you're crawling up the tree, then you're going to be sitting at the top of the canopy looking down, potentially calling the shots, and it's going to be cozy and comfortable, and it's where you're meant to be. You're meant to be safe, you're meant to be secure, you're meant to be just nestled up top in the trees with the abundance. And your empathy really is a gift. And I know sometimes being an empath is really overwhelming, but your empathy also allows you to be generous and to give and to share. Just like this Queen of Pentacles, like you want to share your success or the energy of your success. You want everyone to be abundant and successful, you know, and the energy that you're putting into the world is helpful for the whole world. the wars that are going on are not just physical, they are spiritual. And the more love and light and protective energy we can send out to the globe and to the people who are really facing the physical devastations of the world events, the more we can send our light to them, the more we can potentially help with just prayers and love and light. And the more that we exist in our light, we can share that and help turn the tides, at least energetically. Oh, and one thing that is coming through, I don't know about you guys, but I've been really fascinated by the Artemis missions, the NASA's mission to basically colonize the moon in the next 10 years. They really laid out a plan and each launch and when they're going to launch. And it's very, organized and planned out. And that's kind of how this is presenting itself, even in the cards. I encourage you to check that out because it's really beautiful and motivational, and there's so high vibrational frequencies coming from the crew and what they say about our oneness of being one crew on Earth, and their plans to colonize the moon just puts everything into perspective, that even though there's other dark things going on, we're still trying to come together and achieve things that are almost like magic. And they're achieving it through planning, through every stage is laid out. So maybe you're really laying out your plan, or you have been, and that's why it's starting to come to fruition, because you're doing your plan every part at a time. And so everything's just falling into place like dominoes. So that's coming through. I hope that resonates with some of you. Let's see horse energy and year of the horse. What wants to come through? Okay, that's a lot. Let's see if we can just get one. Nice. We're also going through a weird astrological time. So if you're drawn to astrology, I encourage you to check out what's going on with the planets right now and the planetary alignment and how that might affect you in your chart. But we have be thankful for the happy times you share with your friends. This is Whimsy, and I feel like you embody whimsy, you embody magic. And maybe some people are like, how did you do that? Or how did you get there? And you have this whimsical energy about you, but it wasn't just magic and whimsy that got you here, maybe in spirit, but you also dedicated yourself and put the time and the work and the effort in to carry out the plans that you set forth for the goals you're trying to achieve. And there's this celebration. Like your little friends, could be your physical friends, could be your pets, could be spiritual friends celebrating you. It's like you have this thankfulness for being where you are right now, this thankfulness for life and the gifts you have every day, the sunshine, the, beautiful little things. And then as your plans develop and fruit, you're going to be even more thankful, and you're going to want to share that fruit with your friends. You're going to want to celebrate. There's this togetherness, this joy, this party energy is coming through. And it doesn't have to be a huge party. It could just be a couple of friends or close family hanging out, playing a game, or just talking. Like, there's just happy times ahead and happy times that you can have as you're going through the process to get to this big overarching goal you've been working out for so long. Let's see. Love the cowboy and aliens. It's so fun. Let's see. Is this oracle? There's a lot of cards that kind of want to come out, but is there one message or a couple in this deck that you want to share with this collective, this energy at this time? This one. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Oh! I'm trying not to scream. I'm trying not to freak out. I will never not be amazed by Spirit. So just thank you, guides. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, galactics. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So, the Blacksmith. This is exactly what I was saying with the Eight of Pentacles. I saw the Blacksmith with this card, with that, like, hammer and anvil coming back up again. And it's the Blacksmith. I will take pride in a hard day's work. See, it's like this finding joy, this pride in a hard day's work. It's like you're feeling successful in whatever you do, of like, I feel so good. I'm going to celebrate this chapter I wrote. I'm going to celebrate this song that I finished composing. I'm going to celebrate this quarterly report. I'm going to celebrate success in this experiment I've been working on. If you're in science, I'm going to celebrate this new business proposal I've started putting together. I'm going to celebrate this new exercise routine I've been, doing for myself and feeling successful, just getting a bit more movement into your daily life. Or I'm going to feel successful working on my skincare routine, or, successful completing this game or this streaming. So it's okay to take pride in your work. I feel like you're working hard. You're dedicated to yourself. You're dedicated to your spiritual advancement and your physical advancement and your career advancement. It's like everything is going up. Everything is going up. You're crawling up the tree. You're going to be sitting in a higher position once it's all over. And this blacksmithing, an anvil looks good on you. The hammer in your hand looks good on you. Of course, this doesn't mean to overwork yourself, but it's just like, yeah, you should feel proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for existing. I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for not letting lower vibration energy pull you away from your goals, to stop you from achieving what you're meant to achieve and what you want to work on and what brings you joy, what brings you peace. And I'm sending you love. I love you. I'm proud of you. You deserve the love, the joy, the peace, the laughter. And even when we make mistakes while we're working on things, it's better to just laugh at it than to get angry at ourselves. We don't need to be angry with ourselves, especially if you're doing new things and teaching yourself new skills. You can just giggle about it. We're not meant to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Of course, there might be bumps along the way, but we're still going to get there, and we're still trusting Spirit's going to lead us. Okay, Lemuria. Let's see, Lemuria energy. Ooh. This one? Nope. Doesn't want to be. That one. And that one. I love to end with these Lemuria cards because they're just so beautiful. There's just so much light in these cards, and love and expansive energy. For anyone new watching, this deck likes to be fanned out, so it is what it is. And maybe music. Music has been coming forth a lot for me this week, so maybe listening to tunes helps you work away as well. Let's see. Okay. Let me pull these. Okay. I'm going to zoom out just a little so we can see the bottom of the cards. Holy shit. Oopsies, not supposed to cuss on YouTube. It's hard not to. Wow. This surrender energy is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's like she's in a full surrender. She's just literally suspended in space, fully surrendering to spirit. And you can see this energy going around and up, connected to her. And it's a beautiful energy. It's giving angelic to me. Like I see all these eyes, and the eyes sometimes when there's this many, it makes me think of angels because of them being described biblically as having like 1,000 eyes. And maybe sometimes it feels like you have 1,000 eyes on you. Maybe it feels like you're in the Truman Show sometimes and you're being watched. But you're being supported. If you sometimes might get a little caught up in the end goal and caught up of like, how am I going to get to this position I want to be at? You know, whether it's a career or spiritual, whatever. And you might be worried about that. And the response to this worry is to surrender. Is this Knight of Pentacles, this bull energy that's carrying you. You are being fully supported. You are being held. And you're not just being held, you're being infused with love, with light, and it's like they're guiding you. It's like you see this energy and it's going through these rings. It makes me think of like a couple of different video games. It makes me think of Sonic going through the rings and like collecting the rings in Sonic, but it also makes me think of the portal tunnels in Mario, and like going through a tube and ending out somewhere else. It's like you're surrendering to it and they're going to guide you to the gold, to you know, the shining, the radiance, the place where you're meant to be. And this surrender energy is beautiful. And maybe that's something you're doing in meditation. And I also see these watchers, like the stars might be looking back at you. The stars might be watching you, cheering for you, proud of you. They might just shine a little brighter when they see you surrendering and letting go of worries. Letting go of total control. It's good to have control and to be dedicated and to be blacksmithing, but we can't get too hyper-focused on control. Like there's an element of, yes, we need to work hard to achieve the things that we want to achieve, but we also need to surrender exactly how that's going to go down, because spirit might have surprises for you in store. And sometimes those surprises can't come through unless you surrender to, you know, I've been working hard. I've put a lot of thought and energy into this project or this thing, or your spiritual self, and you trust spirit to guide you to the next step, to the next direction, or to guide you into the place that's going to be in perfect alignment for you. And you're being held. It's okay to let go sometimes. It's okay to be held. It's okay to let go. It's okay. They got you. They really do. They want to hold you and guide you. And while you're surrendering, they're going to be infusing you with light codes. It's like these upgrades are going to be happening in the process of this surrender. Ooh, these are both 2 cards I've never pulled yet in this Lemuria deck, so it's really exciting. We have balanced forces. So I'm seeing the eclipse. So like the moon is eclipsing the sun right now. And I'm getting like multiple meanings. I'm getting the balance of shadow and light, the balance of the worry and the optimism. There's going to be like a balancing of these energies. I'm also getting a bit of chaos energy that's being balanced, because eclipse energy can be a little chaotic. You know, it's like the times and the sunlight, everything becomes out of balance and out of place for a minute. It's a little bit of chaos, but it's like you are holding the light and you are this like dowsing rod, this balancing force to be reckoned with. Not only have you balanced the forces within you, but as you exist and cultivate your love and your light, it's helping to balance the forces in the greater world. Whatever actions and things you're working on for yourself and dedicating yourself to your progress and your joy and your light and channeling the joy as you're working hard on these things and these goals, You're pushing this light out to the universe to help balance things. It's like the role that you're playing on Earth by existing in your frequency is greater than anything you could probably comprehend. The Earth needs your light. It needs whatever you're putting your energy to create, and the joy that you find along the way. The Earth needs it more now than ever. And there's this beautiful winged energy, these crowns. It's like this crystal crown, and it's like this alignment between all the chakras. It's like these crystals in her third eye, in her crown chakra, in her higher ascension chakras. It's like you might be tapping into more than just your crown chakra, but your higher ascension chakras as you're ascending. It's like everything's getting wings. Everything is ascending. Everything is upgrading within you. You might not just be upgrading in a status and a career, but you're upgrading your physical body as well. There's DNA here that's being upgraded with this light. So you're experiencing these light code upgrades in your DNA, in your chakras, and the wings are unfolding. You're really blossoming. And your structure, your spiritual structure, your chakras might be shifting, changing, upgrading along with your DNA. And your throat chakra has a star. And I'm drawn to all the stars in the Pentacles. And it's like, I feel the opposite of this message down here. I'm feeling like your throat and the words you have to say and the things you need to get out into the world on a verbal way matter. Your thoughts matter. Your opinions matter. Your voice matters. Your songs matter. Your literature matters. And it sends shockwaves. And it's like you're meant to be shining. You're meant to be a star. And that doesn't always mean like viral or pop star. No. You can be a star and you can shine without being like mainstream, you know? It's like you're shining in your field. You're shining in your community. You're shining, and your voice carries so much weight within your friends, within your community. Maybe even something you say to someone in passing. It really causes waves. And I feel like the amount of gifts and connections that you have to past lifetimes, to abilities you've gained over lifetimes, to guides, to upgrades. It's like you're being flooded with light and upgraded. And as you're upgraded, you're able to really embody more gifts and channel your energy and send it out to the world in waves and ways that have never quite been seen before. And that's needed. You're so loved. You are so needed right now in this world. And the light that you cultivate within yourself and you send out to the world will help change it. And you're changing it every day that you choose yourself and you choose to work on the things that bring you peace and joy and towards your goals. And if you need to take breaks and you need to surrender, Spirit's got you. Your angels have you. Your guides want to support you and carry you. You're not doing it alone. And there's so much prosperity on the horizon that's just continuously growing and coming into beautiful fruit, into beautiful becoming. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear how it resonated with you. And I hope this finds you well.